to hold our phones up like this. So that's the only way you can get signal. So we couldn't chat much. Hang on, technical difficulties. There we go. Is that any better? That audio, that audio, audio. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Give us 2 minutes. Get right. If we don't have it yet. So bear with us, y'all. We should have got pretty good signal on the phone. Is any better, y'all? Okay. Right? Pretty much.
Okay.
Does that help any?
Okay, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna take his off, and we're gonna.
Okay, ready? Ready for the switch.
Oh, it's because he got this Bluetooth on. Sorry,
Oh.
guys. That's how we figured it out. Hold
Okay,
on.
hang on. Oh, back. Is that better? Better now. Okay, that's what it was. Better now. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So kicking Mary out.
I'm kicking out.
Oh,
Now
what happened?
There we go. There we go.
We're back by popular demand.
Okay, we got better. Okay, yeah, I knew we were gonna have an echo for a minute, y'all.
I forgot I had the Bluetooth speaker on in the barn, so.
Sorry. We have a little difficulty.
So anyway, thank you all so much. We were extremely blessed for that, for everyone showing up there and being in that live. We couldn't believe we had 1.8 thousand people in there. So anyway, the start of this live, we were having a hard time chatting because we had to have our phones up like this to get signal, because you got to hold the phone just right in the barn to get signal, and that was the only way we could see everything and see the chat. Out here now, now that the premiere is over, we got a little bit of shade right here where we're sitting, so now we can see the phone. So we're doing good there. So anyway, man, that was a crazy move, y'all, wasn't it? And of course, David Moffett called it, lower the air out of the tires. And you know, David, just so you know, we had that much clearance up there, that much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just barely slid in there. So we want to thank Jen and Wiley. Wiley come over here with his little tractor, and he's the one that helped us dig all that out and helped us get the rock in there. And Chance and Drew. And Drew, I'm not signing that eviction notice. Ain't gonna happen.
Hi, Paul.
We sure love Drew and Lindsay, man.
We really do.
So grateful to them for that, for helping us like that and letting us get here and get our dream happening.
Oh yeah, and that squirrel moment, y'all. I'm sorry.
Right?
That was funny, but I'm so sorry. I usually get those, and yeah.
It wasn't Mary's fault. We really, I mean, we had a chipmunk invasion. Everybody wanted to help. We had like 40 of them show up all at once talking crap. Kept the rock out of the barn. No, actually, we had to put the rock in the barn because of once we dug down here, the clay was just crazy.
It really
underneath
was.
there. And the first time we dug it all out, that thing filled up with water about, let me show you. It was probably every bit about that deep of water in there. So We had to dig. Thank God we did dig it all out and put the rock in there, because now we're down to some decent soil. So our rain water does get in there now. It's just draining right on out. So thankfully we did that. So we got below that clay layer basically. Cheers to seeing all your place. Thank you.
Yes.
I missed them. They're flying by on me, y'all.
Yeah, it's going pretty fast tonight, but we'll turn the truck. Is your AC working now?
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and let you know it is working.
It is working.
It is working.
But what do we have to do before we actually works?
And I'm actually kind of embarrassed. Now, granted, I'm not an AC tech. Mike, that's what we got Mike for. You know what I mean? He's not just a good friend, but that's what we keep him around for. And he's kind of cute for a shortcut. But yeah, it was I'm actually, like I said, I'm actually embarrassed because it was a 75-cent fuse. I think Mike got 5 of them for a couple of bucks or something like that. A fuse did that. So evidently when the lightning hit, it was just enough. Oh, can't hear us again? Is that better? Might be the wind kicking up here. We might have to go get the mics. We did a little, so is everybody can hear us okay?
Thank you. I told you you're good.
Unit go in, fuse inside there. All right, now I'm back.
Now you can close.
Okay. Are we back?
Yeah, I think we're gonna close yours.
Okay.
No, close it. No, close the page.
Oh, nothing.
I'm trying to get over this. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yep. Okay.
Is that more better? Good Lord. You know, as I say, you got to be smarter than the toys I'm playing with. Oh, okay now. All right, thanks, Joseph. Oh man,
Yeah,
I know.
sorry.
I need a glasses. I need a really thick glasses. I don't kind of see.
I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. I guess it was just my phone just decided to do that. So who knows? That was crazy, but that live was awesome. That premiere was awesome, y'all, and we appreciate it so very much.
Yeah, now I'm using my device.
Yeah.
Yeah, he uses his device a lot, so I don't use mine too much.
So it was kind of funny the trip
Mhm.
and everything, getting it over here. We were like, you know, getting the air out of the tires. David Moffat called it because it was just enough to get us in the and that was
Yeah.
brought me back to my old school days. Brought back here, you know, because I was kind of worried about the stumps and everything here to come in to begin with. So I'm glad I was able just to walk it back around there. I only had one pull up,
Mm.
and that was because Randall's mirrors in his truck when I was driving and I hit reverse. Randall's mirrors like to fold down, so all of a sudden I couldn't see anything on that right side. So I was like, "Oh man, what happened?" So you know, that's why I had to pull up that one time and get her back in here. But we got my three today. We're so yeah.
Yeah.
Playing Tic Tacs over here. But to see more will definitely be coming out.
Oh yes.
So I said,
Sorry, y'all.
but I don't know what in that, you know, y'all take a break.
Right there. Sorry, y'all. Think we might just switch you over here.
All right, we're moving.
We're moving. We want to make sure that we have good service. So I'm gonna set you up over here. So
We're gonna go out here in the stump pile.
yeah, so we still have a little view. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, this internet thing is a battle at the moment.
Hey, better than what we used to have.
Oh yeah.
You know, it used to be we didn't have nothing over there.
That is true.
You
That
know,
is
and
true,
the
y'all.
internet went down. We had nothing, no phone service, no nothing. So at least we got a little bit from the phones right now.
So we just do a little switch up.
Yep.
Maybe we just do a little switch
So
up.
we got at least a little bit in the shade, and the ticks ain't being blown out of the trees onto us. They even better. So that's better yet. And the dogs, y'all, are loving this. Compared to what they had, they are loving this because we've got the barn kind of all the holes in the doors blocked off enough so they can get out and move around now in the barn, and they're really loving it. So, getting back to what I was saying about the internet, y'all. So I called up yesterday and I'm like, okay, well, can anybody tell us when we're going to be on the schedule, you know, to get an install? Because, you know, they came out here the next day, y'all, the next day after we paid them to get it turned on. And they came out here and rocked us and dug the line. They went a half a mile that way to put the line in and got us all set up over here. We got the box over here and everything now. So called them up, like she said, well, I'll have to connect you to customer service. Well, come to find out, the customer service lady lives right in front of us, like not the next property, but right out the main road, just to the left right there. She's like, oh, you must be my new neighbors. And it's like, well, yeah, kind of. We're, you know, in the very back there. She goes, oh, okay. She goes, "Oh, y'all aren't the ones running the generator all the time." I was like, "No, we're kind of bougie back here. We got power." you know. So she's like, "Oh, awesome." She said, "Well, it may be tomorrow or Wednesday because they're kind of backed up and they're short-handed." So I said, "Okay, that's great, man. We appreciate that."
So
So
yes,
we got a chance to talk to her for a little bit and got to meet kind of meet our neighbor. We
well,
haven't seen her yet, so we
yeah.
have no idea what she looks like, but we know her name and we know where she lives. Ouch.
So yeah, so Wednesday tomorrow. So hopefully they'll be showing up tomorrow, and like they say, I'm hoping.
Thank you, Hillbilly Franks. We appreciate that.
Yes.
Catch you on another one. Okay, we appreciate you joining us. Daisy, give her. Oh shoot, that flew by.
The Tower
To watch
TV
different
channel.
TV channels, right? Yeah, remember those days?
Oh my
Yeah,
God, yeah. Or
I
even
remember
just,
those
yeah,
days.
or just going up there,
Yep.
pulling at the antenna, like put your foot out. Brings
Yeah,
back those
remember.
days.
Hey, and if y'all, any of y'all are old enough, remember the days when you were the antenna, and your parents are going, take that tinfoil and flip it around that way and hold your left arm up in there. No, right leg, move it just a little bit. Now stay right there till the
Mhm.
commercial. Remember those days.
Yeah, that would be funny days. That
And
was
then color TV came out, and oh my God, man, it was like, wow, what is that?
Mhm.
Because y'all know, I remember watching Apollo on
The
TV,
fall in my
Apollo
hair.
13 on TV. What's Top Pharmacy? So I remember watching Apollo 13 go up on TV with Walter Cronkite and black and white TV. So I
Yeah.
remember those days, right?
Mhm.
uh, there's Jan. So sorry we couldn't, like I said earlier, we couldn't, chat with everyone because, like, again, we were on our phones with our phones up like this, and it's really hard to try and type and keep the phone just right, see the phone and do the typing, So that was awesome. But
Sorry if we're missing a lot of these comments and stuff, y'all. It's going a little too fast, but if you have any, like, if you have any questions or anything in those
yeah,
terms on that video that you just saw, I'm hoping you guys saw that
yeah,
that
y'all
premiere.
put it in caps and put some hearts or something up
Something
there,
so we can actually see it.
So something will just kind of highlight it, and we'll try and catch it.
Was your first night what?
First night here was horrible.
It was, yes, it was totally horrible, y'all.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, not in the respect of we weren't happy to be here and all that, but in the respect of the AC was out and it just happened to be 100 degrees that day, 97 or something like that. So the barn hadn't had a chance to cool down. The camper had been in the sun all day, and it just nothing was, and no AC, so it was just horrible.
Shorty's right over there watching the dogs.
Yeah,
She's just chilling out with the dogs at the moment, reading a book.
yeah, because Jamie and Kevin, they were all Rourke's Littlefield, as you can see right here, sporting. So they came over and they had an old couch and they were like, "Well, it's still a nice couch, but it's good for the barn." We said, "Sure, we'll take it." So we've got that set up inside there now, and like I said, the dogs are loving it because they get to roam the whole barn instead of just being stuck in the camper and only get to go out, 4 or 5 times a day, just take care of their business.
Yeah, Jan, I can't wait for fiber.
Yes.
Yeah, I just can't wait. I heard it is really, really fast.
And of course, they tell us around here that just 100 megs around here that there's not that many people on the system out here. So therefore, there's not a high demand on the speed. So you literally get 100 megs. I mean, considering we're used to the Starlink, which was between 40 and 80 on a average basis. Sometimes we'd get 140 on a good day. But we're gonna boost it up here soon to where we get the 1 gig out of it. So it won't be no more like the premiere. We really tried to get the premiere out yesterday.
Yes, we
But
did. It did not want to upload, y'all.
4 hours, and that was on
Starlink. Not Starlink.
yeah, on
Yeah,
Starlink.
Starlink,
Yeah,
yeah.
on
uploading by Starlink.
Randall's Starlink over there, and it was still 4
Barbara
hours.
Hopkins, did we settle on a name? Or are you just gonna decide and not do it through the?
No, we really would need to do what we said. We need to stick to our word on that. I think that's only fair. Needless to say, with all the stuff going on, being chaotic, trying to get in here, and this tag is really just kicking my tail back here, y'all. Tag on my
Put that
shirt.
off of there later.
So 3 Mississippi for you guys. So anyway, yeah, it's we're still gonna do that, y'all.
We're still gonna do a little poll. As soon as we get that fiber on tomorrow, I think I'm gonna end up doing that.
Yeah, she's gonna set all that
I'm gonna
up for
set
y'all.
that up for the decisions on some names. Then we'll finalize it a couple days later, probably by the end of the week, y'all.
Donna,
by the end of the week, we'll have the name of the property.
Donna, we're gonna go through there and let Shorty get on the computer as soon as we get the internet on here. And I know we've been saying we're gonna put some stuff in the wish list for her on just her wish list. So I promise you, we're gonna
still
do
working
that.
on that.
Yes,
definitely still working on that. It's just because of the move and then us not having internet at the moment. I mean, yeah,
makes it a little challenging.
A little challenging at the moment.
And of course, my computer decided the other day, it finally just went completely out. So we have one laptop now. So pretty much the only thing we get to do is what I can do on my phone. And you know, I'm the builder guy. I'm the guy that can fix and build just about anything. But technology is not my thing. If it wasn't for Mary, you wouldn't see me on YouTube at all. Okay, just because technology is not my thing.
Yeah, he probably couldn't be making these videos every day, y'all. I'm so sorry, but he couldn't.
I mean, I probably could figure it out, but I would still be back at the beginning right now, trying to get it figured out.
It would take him so long, he wouldn't get a video out for days. He'll be like, darn, I'm not doing so good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me see, pull that back up there. Wow, it's just flying on me.
It really is. Radio Jones.
Jonesy, I see. I had to go back and watch Riz. I didn't get home till actual live started. So excited to watch it. Oh, cool. Thank you, Shiloh.
Yes.
And we see Jonesy on tour. We seen you in the live too. A lot of y'all, we seen y'all in the live. Like I said, we just couldn't say hi, y'all, just because it was too much to tag.
Yeah.
I said, good eye, Marvin. Oh, that's kind of funny. Rainy Bridge, not tech savvy here either, right? I mean, it's just one of them things. I'm pretty techie when it comes to like trucks and wiring trailers and stuff like that. Because if y'all have seen my trailer, you've seen how I've got, you know, my turning signals light up going down each side, and you know, my parking lights go up and down each side, and you know, and my lights on my truck are on a key fob remote. You know, I can do stuff, that kind of techie stuff, but writing code, and no, that ain't happening.
Mary, did you what?
Oh, I didn't see it. Hello, Shannon. We're trying to say hi to everybody, keep everybody there.
China, did you hear?
Yes, we did, Anona. Yes, we did. I think we did anyway. Did you hang up your gifts I gave you at the meetup?
Not yet.
No, we have not. No, I didn't hang them up.
Not yet. No. But I mean, one of them. But not the rest of them yet. Yep. I haven't got that far, but we will be getting that far, and you will see all that stuff really, really, really soon.
Now, we've been in here technically 2 days now, so they're going on a third day today.
Yes, so, thank you, Possum Run, Mama B. Thank you. We've gained so far.
Thank you. So yeah, we're trying to get like that side of the camper, y'all seen where the door is at and everything. Our plan is to build a deck out there. So we're trying not to get too comfortable there without having to, so we don't have to move so much stuff when we start building that deck. We're hoping that's going to come here fairly soon. Of course, I'm gonna start buying the lumber a little bit at a time as we go, because that's going to take quite a bit to build that. You know, now that the stumps are out, so that's all amazing there. So now, like I said, it's just be a matter of doing a lot of little stuff. Like we still have all the electrical I've got to do, and prepared for all that. I still got to jack the camper up about another 8-10 inches and block it all off, you know, because if I happen to drop it that far. So, like I said, now I've got to block it up. And yes, we do have AC. Yes. Um, well, a subscriber of ours, thank you so much, bought us a little window unit for the second night we were here, so we didn't have to cook ourselves because that first night was brutal. But man, it was like it finally cooled off enough about 4:30 in the morning. I was able to get about 2 hours that night. So that was, yeah, it was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
So then somebody, like I said, somebody bought us,
Sorry,
you know
y'all.
who you are, you bought us a window unit, and we were able to get a window unit put in there. So the second night was nice. And then Mike came over the third night and got our other unit working. So thank God. So at least now the other unit, now I just got to do a couple little things to a vent so that our main unit will now circulate the whole camper.
Camby said, did you move everything or do we have to go get more stuff?
Yeah, we've got to go get more stuff. We still got a bunch more stuff over there. The buggy's still over there. We still got stuff in the shed. We still got some stuff in Drew's cabin. We still got some stuff in the yard. So yeah, we've got probably 2 or 3 more trips of trucks anyway. But you know, we want to get over there, and like I said, we want to make sure that Drew's place is way better than we found it. And plus, I want to be able to get over there soon with my tractor and help him get that leveled out over there, so we can get ready to build his shop, because I'm going to go over there and help him build his shop.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, I was thinking about maybe you can call Russell to see if you can do a further for us.
Raise beds very soon once the heat waves, right? Yeah, I agree. Yeah, when Russell did say he would be more than happy to go down and help me get my trailer. I still got our 16-foot trailer full of tools and a lot of our supplies that we're gonna use for in here.
Oh, I was talking about what we seen earlier
What we seen earlier.
on that photo.
Whisper it to me, because I'm. Oh yeah, yeah.
That would be probably.
Oh, that's a good idea. You know
I'm
what?
just saying. I was just trying to give my. I'm sorry, y'all. It was a squirrel moment, and it was like, whoop! It just something came out of my head. I'm sorry. Off of topic.
Find one of those big box fans to put in the barn. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do. We need a couple of, actually. Yesterday I have one of those digital thermometers, right? So, you know, it's like a little laser thermometer, and I was measuring the roof temperature. And so yesterday really wasn't that bad compared to the day before. But yesterday it was 129 degrees on the shooting the roof panels. Inside the barn actually was pretty decent. It was only like 88, 89. So it wasn't super brutal inside the barn. Yesterday we had a little bit of draft. Today it's actually a little bit better because you know, we're getting a lot of this stuff flying off the trees out here, but also got a nice little breeze coming around. So I mean, you'll see we're sitting here in a shirt and it's not brutally hot in the shade.
Yeah.
Sit in the sun for 5 minutes, now you're dripping. Oh, Gary, man, thank you, brother.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you, Gary. I seen your message and I meant to respond to you, but you know, again, you got to hold the phone up like this with your right leg kicked out and your left arm holding up in the air, and you know, if you ain't curled your pinky just right, you ain't getting a signal to call.
Oh yeah. It's pretty bad in the barn. Yeah, when that fiber is here, it will be woo.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot better.
Well, like we tried getting some TV the other day. That wasn't happening either. We couldn't even get, like, even sticking rabbit ears out the window on the roof. It still couldn't get any signal for the TV. And then we found out that, hey, Janice. And then we found out our big screen that we brought from Florida, it decided it didn't want to fire up. So here I'm all excited, right? I get it hung up. I mean, I go through and put the lag bolts in and get it all hung up. This, you know, 55-inch up there. I mean, granted, it's a little cheap $200 TV, but still, we were thinking, all right, we're gonna get to sit out here on our kind of like our deck area, you know. We're gonna get to watch some TV. TV fired up and only seen half a screen, then it went dark. And that was it. Game over. So that TV's done. But all right. So, they're cheap at Walmart. We'll go get another one. In fact, they got them on sale right now for just a couple $100 at Walmart. So we figure we'll get another one.
Yeah.
And and that way Shorty
not a-
can do her thing inside the camper and we can be outside and be able to watch our YouTube and stuff like that, because we like to watch everybody else's channels too. So
Yeah. Yeah,
uh
especially on the big screen. Yes.
Janice
Yes.
Pool has a butt. Janice Pool is one of
The VIP message for you.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, she
yes, yes,
did.
yes.
She did send us some fans. And yes, Janice, we did get the message a little while ago that it came through. And
Hmm.
by the time I tried to respond to it, the premiere was going on, so I wasn't able to respond to you yet. And then tried to call you back like 3 times this morning, and it would not let me call out for nothing until I walked all the way out here. But I was too busy trying to get the wiring done, so we can get the refrigerator in there. Because right now the refrigerator is sitting out here in the yard with a cord attached to it. And for those of you that said something about Mike putting the stuff in the right place, yes, you can see. I don't know if you can see it or not, but we got like part of a deck that came out of the barn. Mike set all the stuff on top of that, so it's perfect. It was in the shade over there, and kind of out of the way, so we could still get in here and do our thing. Thank you, Billy. We appreciate that. So yeah,
Mm. I think something became a member.
we got a new member.
Yeah, or I just don't. It's not showing up on my side, but I want to
Okay,
see it. New
the
member.
5Ms. Okay.
Aw. Well, thank you for becoming a member.
Yeah, welcome, welcome. We got the
Welcome.
2Ms here.
Yeah.
Mary and Molly.
That is awesome. Thank you.
I don't know what they're hollering about. I think they're just so happy to be in the barn that just any little thing they can bark at, like, hey, we're just letting everybody know this is our place.
It's
We're
true.
seeing 2 little faces and about 10 eyes sitting over here just staring through the little gate we got built there. So yeah, that's another thing we got to do before winter, and we've got to get some doors built.
Yep.
We've got to get a deck built,
Windows.
windows,
the
some kind of
about the
plastic or
side.
something covering the sides so we
sides.
can seal that up
Hmm.
and get this all basically tightened up so it's winterized. So basically, when we fire up the wood stove in there, we got lots of wood that we can burn over here. So um, this way, when the wintertime gets here, we're not losing water heaters and freezing pipes and all that kind of stuff. So we got pipe to bury in the ground to get it over into the barn. Right now, it's just kind of laying on the ground over there. Thank you, Billy
Billy Thomas
Thompson.
Thompson.
So yeah, we've got quite a bit to do, y'all. So we wanted to go down to Freedom Fest with Three Mississippi, but unfortunately, we just don't have the infrastructure set up for that yet.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
to where we could leave the dogs inside the barn by themselves, for 3 days, and we sure can't put all 5 of them in that little cage for 3 days, with a watering system and food. It just wouldn't happen, man. That would just be a
yeah.
disaster mess.
It
And
really would.
yeah, I couldn't do that to the guys, to these dogs. They're
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. And we don't have enough time to do everything to
yeah,
be prepared for that right in that moment.
at least not properly anyway.
Yeah,
So,
and it's
and
unfortunately that
next
we.
year's another year. We'll all get together and we'll all do that again.
Mhm.
And we've gotten to go to 2 meetups so far. We got 10 killer and we got our meetup that we had here. And being that we haven't been doing that this long, um, I think we did
Mhm.
okay with trying to get to at least a couple of meetups, especially with 5 dogs. And as you all heard about the 10 killer, we can.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet here and in the barn. Really quiet.
Yeah,
I love
compared to
it.
what we were getting the semi trucks, and of course, the cabin is right on a curve, so them semi trucks would come rolling up there, and they would just nail them Jake brakes, and stuff would rattle inside the camper. That's how close to the road we were, and with them Jake brakes, it was like, good lord, that was just nutty. Janice, I just seen Janice said something too. I missed it.
Mm, and then-
They are Australian Shepherd and Aussie Labradoodle. Um, the dad was an Australian Shepherd and the mom was an Aussie Labradoodle, and she was a big girl. But yeah, that's why they got the straight hair and super soft fuzzy like the Australian Shepherd, but they got all the color of the Aussie Labradoodle. There's Beachy. Thank you so much, Beachy. We appreciate that. Man, it's other than the chipmunks, they were they tried to help, Hey, we appreciated the love.
Yeah, see the tubs. Yes, we got the camper AC fixed.
Yep.
And
again, going back to that was a fuse. I couldn't believe I didn't know there was a fuse inside the control board. So
yeah, BT, that is awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, I thought it was a good premiere. Those chipmunks.
wow.
They come up from nowhere.
Like audio, all they want to do is just run that gator. You don't want to,
Yeah.
that was too
awesome.
funny. There's Mary West. Just don't have the drive, right? Yeah. I know how that goes.
Yeah, that drive is over, y'all. Huh.
Yeah, now the real work starts. So now it's a little more chilled, like I said, Drew said we could stay over there as long as we wanted to, but at least now that we're here, this doesn't have to be so pressing here. You know what I mean? Going back over to Drew's and getting that stuff tightened up, yeah, that's going to be our pressing moment, getting that stuff done now. It's, now that we're here.
Yeah, to get that taken care of.
Because now we don't have to just come over here and dump it and then take off again and get back over there to watch the dogs. Now, one of us can go over a little bit at a time, or we can both go over and take a chill pill a little bit.
That is so true.
And yes, somebody had mentioned in the live, I'd seen a comment in the live, in the premiere about marking the date. So we had this very cool stump over here, y'all, that was cut down, and it's not a stump. It's actually a part of a log, and it's probably about 3 foot tall or better, maybe 4 foot tall. And I thought about that earlier when they said that, and I thought, you know what? I just need to go ahead and burn something like that, burn the date into there, and then urethane that and use that as kind of like a marking post for one of the doors or something,
That's so funny, Radio Jonesy. That will be the first thing. It will have for the guests, yes.
What's that?
When are you gonna build your guest room for your favorite Tasmanian?
That's coming, brother. We promise you, mate. It's coming.
It actually is, because yeah.
Jonesy, you get first class treatment from Tasmania. You know what I mean?
Well, and plus his daughter loves to come. The grandkids come up and visit too. So we have to have something for them.
So it's kind of crazy. Yesterday we got the 4-wheeler started, right? Been running great. Miley and I have been riding it back and forth down here. Got all muddy yesterday. I had us a great time on it. So Drifting Dreamers 5, they showed up with Serenity. And Miley, I told Miley, I said, yeah, take Serenity and let y'all go ride down the road down here. We got it open now. You can go do that. Y'all can go ride all you want to. That thing would not stay running to save it, but just like it would start, sit there as long as you throttled it way up, it would sit there and run, but you couldn't let it sit and idle. And I don't know what happened, but definitely got to address that issue ASAP. So that'll be next. I think it's just I know it's a fuel issue. It's not getting the right amount of fuel. So either the tank got some trash in it or something, but that's no big deal. I'll get her fixed.
Oh, that's true. That could have happened.
View the video later. Be safe and wishing you all the best. Thank you very much. Who was that? Hello. Oh, okay. I can't see it. Button Dog? Yeah. I don't want to tear your name up there, brother. But thank you. Let's see. Anime Big Man. Okay. It's anime. Judy Vance.
Yeah.
Have you found a tire for the tractor? Yes, Betty Boo Brown actually gave us a couple of tires for the tractor. And again, got it fired up over at Drew's. It was running nice and sweet. Bring it over here. It sits for a few days. Went to start it up. It won't start. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. So
Mm.
now that we're here and we're settled in, I can go out there and tinker with it here soon. So, if I can get it off the trailer, I can bring it up here in the shade to the barn and I can start working on it. I really need the rest of my tools up here in my trailer. So, because I've got tools out the yin yang in that trailer. I mean, that trailer is slap full of trailer tools.
Yeah. Have you found the
And
tires for the truck?
yeah, and Russell said he would go and hook the trailer up for me and bring it up here, and so I could have my tools. So that's part of the reason we're getting this area over here where the dogs are, so the trailer can sit there close, and that'll help us get some of the stuff out of the barn as well, because then we can rearrange the trailer a little bit, because we packed it for a move and not for for working out of and storing. So that'll be next. That'll be coming soon. We'll be getting that done.
Yeah, Rachel, your Uber is broken right now.
Yeah. So we sent Rachel back to good, because she's going to be living right back down the road down here. We sent her a little quick video of
Okay.
Shorty riding the four-wheeler, and she responded back. She goes, "Shorty can be my Uber," because I mean it's a good little walk back there. So
It really is. Reverend Dream.
hey, brother.
Maybe you can get close for us. If you ever in Russellville, let us know.
Yeah, David, I agree. Time to empty that storage shed too. And
Yeah,
actually,
that is a plan too.
Kevin and Jamie over here today, and we were talking to them, and
Yeah.
he said he's got a trailer and he'd be more than happy, since how he's just right down the road too. And like he'd be more than happy to come over and help us get that stuff out of there and get it over here so we can get it out from underneath that storage bill. So that'll help. That's $50 a month. That'll help go towards the deck build and what have you.
Yes, Dolores. Yeah. I was excited about to get the camper moving, and yeah, I'm hoping that we'll be able to this will be able to slow down a
Ooh.
little bit.
Yeah.
But we'll have more plenty of time because we'll be over here now, and that's just so much better.
Yeah, somebody said something about taking a nap. I'm almost afraid to take a nap or take a long break. Man,
Oh, you didn't tell them about the nap that we took.
oh well, I had no choice but to take that nap.
That nap we really need. I mean, that was literally right after we moved.
Yeah, and that was
And
after the heat, with the heat and everything. I only slept like 2 hours that night, and it was like, man, that next day I had no choice. They put that AC window unit in there, and it was like it finally cooled down enough to where I was like, game over. And I didn't really sleep hard, but I was like laying there. I was able to actually rest. And for me, that's same thing as sleeping. As long as I can get good rest, I'm good. Except when Smokey decides he wants to hog the bed, or Audie decides they want to hog the bed. And then they get up there and they'll both give me the stink eye over there.
Somebody said about the tires about the tractor.
Yeah, the tires are coming, so we just got to be able to get over there and get them. Same thing with the engine for the truck. So
and get it. Well, yeah.
got to get the truck over here. Got to get the trailer over here. So Lindsay doesn't get in trouble over there, because it's actually kind of parked like it's at their house, but the trailer is actually on somebody else's land right next to their house. And granted, it's a vacant lot, but still, I want to get it over here, and so they don't get in trouble for that. And it gives me my tools so I can actually work on my tractor a little bit more and get some stuff done.
Richard, yeah, about his truck, yeah, that was the first trip that he came up here, and it's a doozy. But that will actually explain all what happened to his
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah, you go back and watch that video there, and that's a cradio.
Yeah,
I gotta got this short working. Start working. Okay. All right, guys. Hey, Jonesy. Good night, mate. Have a good one. Don't let them work you too hard.
Yeah. Yes, Susan. I can't. Yeah, we could do whatever we want here.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got water and we got power, so pretty much no restrictions on whatever we do. They're just Like we talked to the guys up here at Havana City, and they said they pretty much don't care what you do back here. Just do whatever you want to.
Yes,
But
Brian Wilkinson. We are going to be leaving that shed over at Drew.
yeah, we give the shed to Drew. He's gonna need it. And
Yeah.
I built it on purpose. The way I built that frame on that thing, that it's setting on, is so that when Drew gets ready to build his house, because he plans on building his house in front of that. But for now, it's sitting there to where Drew can use it. When he gets ready to move it, all he's got to do is Russell can come over there with the tractor. They can pick the whole thing up, move it wherever they want to, all in one shot, set it down, and adjust the legs accordingly.
Exactly.
So I built that intentionally for that reason, just so because we knew we were going to be leaving it for Drew, and this way they've got an extra storage shed on top of that. So wherever he decides he wants to put it at whatever point, then he's covered.
You got overview hammock. We got a couple of hammocks. Isn't that a hammock? Is that what it is?
Yeah, didn't somebody gave us a hammock?
No, we got 2 hammocks actually, and yes, they're gonna be in 2 spots.
Yeah.
I'm not certain where they're going to be, but yes.
Because I don't know if you can see this cool little opening we got back here. It's kind of like a little shaded kind of tunnel back over here, right in here, and it's kind of like a little cave in there, and it's kind of cool. We thought about putting some solar lights up there and what have you, and kind of make that like a little sitting area and chilling area,
yeah. Oh yeah, I got plans for that area, y'all.
Wintertime, put a little wood fire stove out there, type of deal, and just go out there on those cool evenings when it's not cold but it's not hot, and you can just have a little fire and just sit there and just chill. Might even be a hot tub out there at some point.
Yeah, I don't know. Might.
You never know. It is Junk to Gym style.
That's the word the year for weed removal. That was a lot.
Yeah.
Just West House.
Be right back.
Yeah, we've been doing a lot of weeds.
Hey, Joey.
We've been getting at it, and it's. Oh yeah, we still got more to do, but oh yeah, I'm loving it. Daisy, yeah, that made me think.
We haven't even cleared an acre yet.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have a couple spots because I mean, Miley has a hammock that was gave to her, and she's been wanting to put it up, and I just haven't decided where it is, and it looks like I might have just found a spot that she would love, and that would be her just little spot that I could make her her own little spot over there.
Oh, for Shorty?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're planning on building her own. I mean, because she's 13, so she is going to be getting her own little cabin at some point, When she starts getting around 16, 17, that'll be about the perfect time to start building that, because then she'll be ready to be able to put hands on with it. And that makes it more of her own, you know what I mean? That she knows she had a lot to do with actually building it and whatever. So that's what we want to do there.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely have a heater in there, but shoot, hopefully that we'll have that burner.
Outdoor bathhouse, yes. Wood fired shower, a tub and shower, yeah. And that's what I was talking about, kind of like the hot tub is a wood fired tub. We plan on doing that inside the barn, actually building an outdoor shower, so that you can actually go out there and shower and kind of chill pill, you know what I mean? And not have to worry about it, because with Insta hot water heater, man, you can take showers forever, but without a drain system that's set up for that, like all of our gray water right now drains perfectly out here. The black water, we have a tank, so as soon as we get that uncover that septic and find out how bad that septic tank is back over there, we're gonna have to use a black tank and take it out and dump it.
No, Miley didn't have a shed.
No, but we're going to be building her own little house for her at some point when she gets about 16 or so, 17. And like I said, that way she can actually help
needs a
with building.
swimming pool out there. Well, we're not gonna go for a swimming pool, but we have thought about water. We're thinking about that. We do want to do a pond, so that and
Hi, Camilla.
that's as close
Yeah.
as yeah.
So our plan is to build
It's gonna be
a
nice.
like a 1/4 acre pond back here, and you know, 1/4 acre is actually quite big. It doesn't sound like much, but it's actually quite big. But we are going to line it, put a liner in it, put a load of sand down in there, and it is going to we're going to try and filter that naturally. We want to take advantage of much of the rocks that are here in Arkansas and what have you like that to create its own filter system. Even though it will have a pump and what have you like that, it's still going to create its own natural filter system. So the water will be clear all the time. And this way you can still have fish in there, you know, that will, we've been doing the research on the fish, what type of fish, so you can actually fish for the fish and also have the other types of fish in there that will help keep the pond clean. So that's our plan. And you know, don't have to worry about getting poked by some catfish, you know. So
I just would love it, just a natural spring or
yeah.
natural, just a pond, just to go and swim.
And with my abilities and all these rocks here, we can create a nice little waterfall that will aerate the pond and keep that nice. And I think that's the 5-year plan on that anyway.
Yes.
We figure 5 years is plenty good enough to do that.
For snakes, well, most snakes, I mean, unless you have a water snake that's around, they ain't gonna be in the water.
Yeah. And water snakes are not dangerous. It's the moccasins that like to hang around close to water that are ones you got to worry about. Now, we deal in Florida, we deal with moccasins and all that on a regular basis. Like, we go swimming in the springs with moccasins. You can literally walk the dock line where we jump off in the water, and they're hanging out. You'll see them all over hanging out along the bank. The moccasins are not as crazy aggressive as a lot of people think they are. They don't want no part of you as much as you don't want no part of them. For them, you're more of a threat than you are food. So just like an alligator looks at you and sizes you up and says, "Can I eat that without getting hurt?" And if I can't, and if his little pea brain, you know, because they only got a brain the size of a thumbnail, so if in their little pea brain, that's the only reasoning they have. Can I eat it without getting hurt? If there's a slight possibility they can get hurt, they're not going to do it. So I mean, we have swam next to gators. We have, you know, walked by gators real close. And like I said, that's the only time they're really going to bother you. Snakes are pretty much the same way. Moccasins, for the most part, moccasins will not bite to kill you. They're just giving you warning bites, and they're one of the few snakes that actually can control the venom, and they consider that a dry bite. So, I mean, my dog Fred, he got bit right in the face by a moccasin. All he did was swell up a little bit. It was vets called it a dry bite, and that's how I learned so much about the moccasin. Now the copperheads, they're a little bit different story, but they're like rattlesnakes. They're just gonna bite to defend themselves.
Exactly.
So you know, if you just watch for them, and you know, if you see one, take a stick and just kind of help him ease on about his way. Don't be aggressive towards him or anything like that. You just help him go on, and most of the time they will. They'll just go on and leave you alone. They don't want no part of you. What is that? Hello from Michigan. Hard work. Oh, that is awesome. From Michigan. Where about in Michigan, I wonder? I know I was rattling y'all. Sorry.
Yeah.
But anyway, Michigan, you know, because that's where I'm from originally. Mary's from Ohio. But I have a lot of my family still up there. One of my daughters still lives in Michigan.
I mean, I'm still knocking on wood that we haven't found any of the bad ones yet.
No, and we've actually found one of the real big ones. It's called it's kind of cool. The first one I ever seen was a speckled king snake. And he was every bit of that big around. He was about 5 foot long or better. And he was just like, I walked up on him and he was just kind of stopped and looked back at me like, "Hey, what's going on?" And just on about his way. He wasn't worried about me a bit. Almost like he knew he was the beast. You know what I mean?
Hold on. How much?
I just slowly back away and get out of their reach. Right. What's that?
I just want to say, that's one. Hold on, I'll be back.
Yeah, and yeah, that's usually the best way to do it. Just slowly back out of there. Simply Jams is on that. Oh, I can't read it. I'm not swimming with snakes knowingly, right? You believe it or not, you'd be surprised how many people actually swim with snakes that are that close to you and you have no idea. Again, they want no part of you just as much as you want no part of them. I think there's a just a natural phobia of with humans and snakes.
Oh yeah.
Just because of the movie hype and what have you like that, and you know, because like India, most of them people are not that afraid of snakes, and they've got the really bad ones. Tasmania as well. They got some of the deadliest snakes on the planet down there.
Mm-hmm.
And Jonesy will tell you, they're you know they don't want no part of you. I mean, most encounters with snakes that people get hurt and die from, most encounters are because somebody's messing with them or trying to catch the wrong one and think they know everything about snakes.
Yes, John. Yeah. Yeah, we're happy that the camper's here finally.
Shiloh says, I can't swim, so that's my excuse.
Miley says hi, y'all. She's still in there. She didn't want to come out, but she wanted to say hi.
Oh, phone just went into power saving mode. Oh, she said, you're no touch.
No touch it. Well, we're just gonna leave that up there. We're
All
just
right,
gonna
we
be
only
able
got
to
a few
see
more minutes anyway, right?
Yeah, we got 3 minutes.
So we might just cut this one just like a minute or so short.
Yeah, because of the premiere and
Yep.
all.
The battery's about to die on us, so it's not letting us see the comments up there anymore other than on this phone. So anyway, we just want to say we really, really love y'all and we appreciate y'all so much.
Yes.
And thank you for everything, man. Y'all just don't even know what that means to our hearts here. But yeah, I'm ready for some dinner too.
Oh yes, we gotta go have some dinner. And after us, it's all Grady.
Yep.
And then it's and Goat Days is on.
I guess Goat Days is finally back now. We heard they were out for a while. So
yep. They're back. Then after that, it's Tim at Ridge Live. Go Ridge Live.
Go Work Live. And Tim, just so you know, if you're watching this, brother, we got our Dozer video out before you did.
He did get his out already.
Well, but he got it out, but we did ours faster than he did.
Oh, okay. Well, let's rub it in.
Hashtag no work life. No, we're kidding, Tim. I love you, brother.
We just picking.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all. So we're gonna go because the battery's just now getting dark on the phone, so it's about to shut down on us. So in the meantime, y'all go out there and be nice to somebody, give somebody some love, and thank a veteran for being able to keep speaking what we speak every day.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hope everybody has a great week. Yeah.
Till next time.
Until next time, y'all.
See y'all soon.
Have a good day. Oh my God,